Hey everyone, welcome to this deep dive. We're going to be exploring a classic today,
Oh, yeah.
a book that's helped so many people
Mm-hmm.
unlock a happier, more successful life.
Absolutely.
We're talking The Power of Positive Thinking
Yes. By the one and only.
by the legendary Norman Vincent Peale.
Norman Vincent Peale.
This book, you can think of it kind of like,
It's like a guide, right?
yeah, like a practical guide.
Almost like a self-help manual.
Yeah.
It's filled with so much actionable advice.
Absolutely. And we're going to be extracting
Yes.
the most powerful insights from this book.
To help you shift your mindset.
If you're feeling stuck,
No.
discouraged,
If you need a boost.
or even if you just need like a little,
Yeah.
you know,
Just a nudge.
a nudge in the right direction.
Absolutely.
We're here to help you reach your full potential.
Yeah. And Peale starts off right away tackling this feeling, I think we all know,
Yeah.
that sense of inferiority.
Inferior.
Yeah, he opens with this story about a discouraged salesman
Oh, yeah.
who approaches him after a lecture,
Okay.
feeling completely defeated.
Oh.
The salesman is in town for this crucial business deal and is absolutely convinced he's going to fail.
Oh, we've all been there.
So relatable, right?
Yeah.
But Peale
He doesn't stop there.
doesn't just stop at identifying the problem.
Oh,
He
yeah.
digs deeper.
Yes.
He connects this lack of confidence to
Oh.
deeper issues, often rooted in our past.
Right. Our past experiences.
Exactly. And he gives this example of an executive's assistant
Okay.
who overshares confidential information,
Mm.
not out of malice,
Right.
but because of this underlying insecurity.
Wow.
It's fascinating how Peale illustrates that these feelings of inadequacy can show up in unexpected ways. You
Yeah.
would never think that oversharing would be
Right.
because of insecurity.
Exactly.
And
then,
to make it even more personal, he shares a personal anecdote about feeling inferior as a boy
wow.
because he was thin
Interesting.
and desperately wanted to be fat.
Okay. So it can go both ways.
He understood the power of these early experiences
Yeah.
in shaping our self-perception.
Yeah. I mean,
But
those
what
early
they-
experiences, they can really stick with us.
They can totally stick with us.
But here's where it gets empowering.
Okay.
Peale doesn't leave us
No,
hanging with our self-doubt.
he gives us solutions.
He offers concrete solutions.
Right.
Like he outlines 10 rules
10 rules
for overcoming these feelings of inferiority.
for overcoming inferiority.
And one of the most impactful techniques he emphasizes
Okay.
is the power of positive suggestion.
Positive suggestion, what is that?
Well, it's about consistently feeding your mind
Uh-huh.
with confidence-boosting thoughts and beliefs,
So it's like almost like,
like affirmations.
yeah, affirmations.
Yeah.
He gives this great story about a salesman
Okay,
who used Bible verses written on cards
got it.
to shift his thinking.
Okay.
He kept these cards in his car
Okay.
and would constantly repeat these affirmations
Okay.
to combat his insecurity.
Wow.
And what's striking is that this simple act of just intentionally focusing on these positive statements
Right.
actually helped him,
Transform.
transform his mindset and achieve success.
That's incredible.
It is incredible.
It's a testament to the power
Yeah,
of our thoughts
absolute.
to shape our reality.
100%.
But what about when you're feeling completely overwhelmed
Right.
by negativity? Where do
Yeah.
you even begin to shift your perspective?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Peale offers a really great technique for that.
Okay.
It's focusing on your assets, not your liabilities.
Your assets,
Yeah, your assets.
not your liability.
Exactly. And he illustrates this with the story of a man
Okay.
who lost his business and felt totally defeated, like just crushed.
Yeah.
He believed everything had been swept away.
Everything was gone.
Gone, yeah.
Okay.
But Peale guides him through this exercise
Okay.
of listing his assets.
Okay.
So they come up with this incredible list.
Okay. What's on the list?
His wife, his children, his friends,
Okay.
his integrity, his health,
All right.
the fact that he lives in a free country,
Yeah.
and his religious faith.
Wow. That's
It's amazing, right?
It's amazing.
It's such a profound shift
Yeah.
in perspective to recognize
Yeah.
the abundance that still exists,
Yeah.
even in the face of loss.
It's like taking an inventory
It is.
of all the good in your life.
Yeah, all the good.
Right. It's so easy to get caught up
Oh, it's so easy.
in what's going wrong
Uh-huh.
that we forget about all the amazing things.
We forget what we do have.
Yeah.
We already have.
That we already have.
Yes.
I think this is something we can all benefit from.
Oh, absolutely.
Imagine taking a few minutes right now
Yeah.
to jot down
Your own list?
your own list of assets.
Yeah.
You might be surprised
You will be.
by what you discover.
You might be surprised.
Yeah, it's a great way to start shifting your mindset
Yeah.
toward the more positive
Yeah.
and empowered outlook.
Absolutely.
But Peale doesn't just focus
No.
on confidence and success.
It doesn't.
He also delves into the importance
Yes.
of finding peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Yes.
He shares a really compelling example of a salesman
Okay.
who was looking for peace,
Yeah.
desperately seeking peace,
Okay.
but was relying on medication. Oh, wow. That wasn't working.
Okay.
And Peale was like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
You need a different approach.
Okay.
He suggested actively cultivating peace
Oh, interesting.
through practices like prayer,
Okay.
reading inspiring texts, and immersing yourself in nature.
Immersing yourself in nature.
Yeah.
Like being present.
Being present in nature.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He also tells the story of a busy executive
Oh, yeah.
who learned to find peace
Okay.
by revisiting peaceful scenes
Okay.
from his memory.
Oh, interesting.
He was drawn to this painting
Okay.
of his childhood home,
Oh.
a place that evoked a sense of tranquility.
Like a safe space.
Yeah, like creating a mental sanctuary,
Yes.
a place you can go
Yeah.
whenever you need to find calm
Exactly.
amidst the chaos.
He suggests repeating calming words
Okay, like what?
like tranquility.
Tranquility.
Yeah. Or visualizing serene landscapes.
Okay.
Or even just practicing silence
Balance, yeah.
to escape that constant noise of modern life.
The constant noise.
Yes.
What's fascinating here
Yeah.
is that Peale emphasizes the importance
Yes.
of actively creating peace.
Right. You have to.
Rather than just hoping for it to happen.
Exactly.
It's about taking conscious steps
Yes.
to cultivate a peaceful internal environment.
Your own peaceful environment.
No matter what's going on externally.
No matter what's happening.
It's like he's saying we have more control over our internal state than we realize.
Absolutely.
And he provides
He does.
such practical techniques to do just that.
He gives you the tools
Yeah.
to make it happen.
It's not just about wishing for peace.
No.
It's about building it,
Building it.
brick by brick,
Yes.
within ourselves.
You got it.
Now,
Yeah.
another intriguing aspect of
Okay.
the book
Okay.
is the role of faith and prayer
Okay. Faith and prayer.
in achieving positive change.
Okay. So how do they play a role?
He provides some compelling examples,
Okay.
like a businessman
Okay.
facing a financial crisis
Mm-hmm.
who turned to prayer
Oh, wow.
and learned to approach problems with an attitude of faith,
An attitude of faith. Okay.
or the two industrialists
Okay.
who called in a preacher
Oh, wow.
to pray with them for a business solution.
Okay.
Peale was deeply convinced
It was.
of the practical, even scientific power of prayer.
The scientific power.
Yeah, he goes so far as to compare it
To what?
to releasing atomic energy. Wow. There are techniques,
Okay.
he suggests, for releasing spiritual energy
Okay.
that are just as real and impactful as those
Wow.
for releasing physical energy.
He makes it sound very real.
Yeah, but he clarifies
Okay.
that prayer isn't just about asking for things.
Okay.
It's about aligning yourself
Aligning yourself.
with a higher power
Yeah.
and tapping into a source of strength and guidance.
It's about more than just gimme, gimme, gimme.
Yeah,
It's about connecting with
Yeah.
something bigger.
exactly.
He emphasizes the how-to of prayer,
Okay.
offering specific approaches and techniques.
Okay.
He even delves into a concept he calls
It's a call?
spiritual picturization,
Spiritual picturization.
which involves vividly visualizing the desired outcome
Okay.
and holding that image with unwavering faith.
It's like creating a mental blueprint
It is
for what you want to manifest
for what you want
in your life.
in your life. Yeah.
One story that really stuck with me
Okay.
was about a woman
Yeah.
whose marriage was falling apart.
Oh.
Peale taught her
Taught her what?
this technique of spiritual picturization.
Oh, wow.
She would visualize her husband back at home,
Okay.
happy and engaged in their relationship,
Oh.
even when he wasn't physically present.
Wow.
And eventually, he started spending more time at home,
Really?
and their relationship began to heal.
Wow. That's a powerful example
Yeah.
of how our thoughts and beliefs can actually influence
Our reality.
our reality.
It's not about denying the current situation,
No.
but about holding a clear vision
Yes.
of the desired outcome
Uh-huh.
and combining that with faith and positive action.
Faith in action.
It's like we have this incredible ability
We do.
to co-create our reality,
Yeah.
but we often don't realize the power we possess.
The power we possess.
But what about
Yeah.
when fear and worry creep in? Those emotions
Fear and worry.
can be so paralyzing.
Yeah.
How does Peale address that?
Well, Peale calls anxiety
Yeah.
the great modern plague.
The great modern plague.
And he quotes experts who label it
No.
the most destructive enemy of human personality
Wow.
and the most damaging of all human diseases.
Wow, he doesn't pull any punches.
No, he doesn't.
He tells the story of a young boy
Okay.
who was failing in school due to his mother's constant pressure and negativity.
Oh, wow.
Peale steps in
Okay.
and helps the boy
Overcome his fear.
his fear and anxiety
Yeah.
through prayer, positive affirmations, and reframing those negative
comparisons.
that were holding him back.
Holding him back.
It's like he's providing an antidote
Yes.
to the anxieties of modern life.
Yes. And it's a two-pronged approach.
Go.
Clearing out the negativity
Mhm.
and then replacing it
Replacing it with
faith-filled positive thoughts.
Okay.
So it's like, get rid of the bad. Yeah.
bring in the good.
Okay, like a mental detox.
Exactly, a mental detox.
Clearing out the toxins of fear
The toxins.
and replacing them with the nourishment
Nourishing
of faith and positive belief.
faith and belief.
But how do we actually cultivate that belief?
Okay, that's a good question.
Especially when facing challenges.
Especially when facing challenges, yeah.
Like, how do we get there
Yeah.
if we don't have it already?
Well, Peale highlights the importance
Okay.
of enthusiasm and genuine belief in your ability to succeed.
Enthusiasm. Okay.
He shares this fascinating story
Okay.
about a baseball team
Okay. A baseball team.
that was struggling
Okay.
until their manager
Okay.
had their bats blessed by a preacher.
Wait, he actually had the bats blessed.
He had the bats blessed.
Holy.
And while whether the bats themselves were actually changed is debatable,
Okay.
what's so fascinating is that the players' belief
Right.
in their newfound power
Right.
led to incredible results.
Incredible result. They went on a winning streak,
Wow.
achieving a level of success they hadn't thought possible.
So it was their belief
It was their belief
that changed things.
that changed
Not necessarily the bats.
not the bats themselves.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
How much our beliefs can influence our actions and outcomes.
Our beliefs are so powerful.
This raises an important question for all of us.
What's that?
What do you truly believe is possible?
That is the question.
Yeah, because Peale stresses
He does.
that you can achieve almost anything
Anything.
if you truly believe
If you truly believe
in yourself and have faith.
and have faith.
He tells the story of a salesman,
Okay, another salesman.
okay, who lost his job
Oh.
and was consumed by feelings of defeat.
Feelings of defeat.
And he was introduced
Introduced to what?
to a simple but powerful phrase.
What's the phrase?
If God be for me, who can be against me?
Wow.
And this became his mantra,
His mantra.
helping him regain his confidence and eventually find new opportunities.
Oh, that's so inspiring.
It's like a reminder that even when things seem impossible,
Yeah. Yeah.
there's always hope
There's always hope.
and a source of strength to draw upon.
Always. Yeah.
Peale takes it a step further
Oh, he takes it a step further.
and provides this concept
What's the concept?
for putting that belief into action.
Okay.
He calls it throwing your heart over the bar,
Throwing your heart over the bar. Okay.
which means wholeheartedly committing to your goals
Okay.
and believing in your ability to succeed,
Right.
no matter the obstacles.
No matter what.
It's about taking a leap of faith,
A leap of faith.
combining it with consistent effort and a positive mindset,
Okay.
and creating a powerful force for achieving your dreams.
I love that imagery.
Yeah.
It's like diving headfirst into your aspirations
Yeah.
with full commitment and trust.
Exactly.
You just got to go for it.
So we've talked about confidence,
Yes.
peace of mind,
Yeah.
faith, overcoming worry and fear,
Mhm.
and even harnessing the power of belief.
The power of belief.
But what about happiness itself?
Oh, happiness.
Is that something we can actually create?
Good question.
Can we create our own happiness?
Peale firmly believes
He does.
that happiness is a choice.
Happiness is a choice.
And he argues that we often create our own unhappiness through negative thoughts and attitudes.
Interesting.
So it's like we're doing it to ourselves.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
He illustrates this
But we're
with
all-
a really heartwarming story about a red cap
Okay.
helps a grieving woman
Okay.
by emphasizing the power of prayer and love.
The power of prayer and love.
The red cap's wisdom and kindness
Yeah.
gave her a path back to joy and peace.
So simple but so profound.
Yes,
Peale also shares
he does.
a simple but profound formula for happiness.
Okay, what's the formula?
From H.C. Mattern.
H.C. Mattern.
It's keep your heart free from hate, your mind free from worry.
No hate, no...
Live simply.
Live simply.
Expect little.
Expect little.
Give much.
Give what?
And fill your life with love.
Fill your life with love.
It's a beautiful
recipe
for a fulfilling life.
It really makes you think.
It does.
Whether we're unknowingly contributing to our own unhappiness.
Oh, we probably are.
And it offers this roadmap
It does.
for shifting our mindset towards joy.
It all boils down to recognizing that we have more control over our thoughts and emotions than we realize. And by embracing a more positive and loving approach to life, we can create a more joyful experience for ourselves and everyone around us. That's right. Welcome back to our deep dive into the power of positive thinking.
It's good to be back.
We've already uncovered so much about cultivating confidence, finding peace, harnessing that power of faith.
Right.
But Peale doesn't stop there.
He doesn't. What else does he talk about? He tackles a challenge that feels so relevant today.
Okay.
It's maintaining your energy.
Uh-huh.
And vitality in the midst of our busy, demanding lives.
Oh, that is very relevant.
It's like our batteries are constantly running low, right?
I know, I feel that.
There's always something vying for our attention.
Always something going on.
And it's so easy to feel drained and depleted.
Absolutely.
And Peale thinks a lot of this energy drain comes from emotional turmoil.
Okay,
like worry and anxiety. The internal battles we wage against ourselves.
Right. Okay.
And he tells this great story about a doctor who noticed something remarkable about one of his most energetic patients.
Oh, so this patient just had
tons of energy?
Yeah, tons of energy.
Never slowing down.
What was his secret? Some kind of special energy drink?
Not an energy drink.
Right.
This patient said his energy came from his strong religious faith.
It's a faith.
Yeah. The doctor noticed that this faith helped him avoid...
Avoid what?
Those emotional upheavals that just drain our energy.
Okay, so his inner peace.
The peace gave him that energy.
Interesting. So it's not just about working less or getting more sleep.
No.
It's about finding that.
It's about finding that harmony.
Inner harmony.
That allows you to navigate life more easily.
With greater ease.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
And Peale even uses Thomas Edison as an example.
Oh, Edison, yeah.
Known for his work ethic.
Incredible work ethic.
And seemingly boundless energy.
Yeah, the light bulb guy, right?
Yeah. I mean, he practically invented it.
He must have been drinking coffee all the time.
Well, his wife said he was nature's man.
Nature's man.
Meaning he was really in tune with nature. And his spiritual side.
Okay.
So he worked really hard, but rested well, too.
Okay, so he knew
recharging
when to recharge.
Exactly.
It's all that research about mindfulness.
Yes.
And being present.
Totally.
When you're fully engaged, you're not wasting energy.
You're not wasting energy.
On worry.
On distractions.
I like that.
And Peale takes it even further.
Okay.
He says, find things that reconnect you to natural energy.
Oh.
He tells a story about this businessman who sent a burned-out professor to a cabin in the woods.
A cabin in the woods? What was this, a wilderness boot camp?
Not a boot camp.
Okay.
He was alone with just nature and a Bible.
Okay.
Just contemplation, walking, fishing, gardening.
Okay.
Reconnecting.
So simple.
Simple.
What happened?
6 months later.
Okay, 6 months.
He came back totally different.
Really?
Revitalized, full of energy.
Wow.
Passion for life renewed.
Okay, so sometimes we just need to unplug.
Unplug?
And reconnect.
Who can they?
And recharge.
Exactly.
Makes you think about how much noise.
I know.
And stimulation we deal with all the time.
Constant. Yeah.
Peale talks about the effects of all this noise on our nervous systems.
It's not good.
He contrasts all that noise with the peace and quiet our forefathers experienced.
Yeah, they were closer to nature.
Right, closer to nature.
Less noise.
So what do we do about it?
Peale says we need to create moments of silence. Spend time in nature, meditate.
Yeah.
Find those quiet spaces to escape the noise.
Escape the noise.
So our minds and bodies can rest.
It's about giving ourselves permission.
Yes.
To slow down.
Yeah.
To prioritize our well-being, to not buy into this
busy
culture of busyness.
Yeah.
Yeah, he even suggests praying about your work.
Praying about work.
And visualizing it as being done in partnership with a higher power.
Oh, interesting.
He calls this taking on the unseen partner.
The unseen partner.
It's like acknowledging that we don't have to do everything ourselves.
You don't have to carry it all.
There's support.
You have help.
We're part of something bigger.
Much bigger.
And that brings us to another aspect of Peale's philosophy.
Okay, what's that?
The interconnectedness of.
Interconnectedness of what?
Mind, body, and spirit.
Oh, mind, body, spirit.
He says these aren't separate.
Okay.
They influence each other.
They're all connected.
Yeah.
He thinks many physical illnesses start with unresolved emotional and spiritual issues.
Really?
He even tells the story about a doctor who said a patient died of grigitis.
Grigitis.
Basically, he was consumed by resentment and anger.
Wow. So like our thoughts and emotions
They impact us.
can impact our well-being.
Our well-being.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
So then if negative thoughts can make us sick,
Okay.
can positive thoughts make us well?
Peale thinks so.
He does.
He talks about faith and healing
Okay.
and shares stories of remarkable recoveries.
Wow.
People using medical treatment and spiritual practices.
Okay, so working together.
It's not faith alone,
Yeah.
but working with doctors and also prayer and belief.
So it's about approaching illness
Yeah.
with an attitude of
Like-
faith and an expectation of healing.
You got it.
He even says to pray for your doctor,
Pray for the doctor.
recognizing their instruments of healing.
That's a great point.
He says fear and negativity hinder healing,
Oh, yeah.
while faith and positivity create a more receptive environment
So healing.
for recovery.
Yeah,
Okay, so much to think about.
it is.
Where do we even begin to apply all this?
That's a great question.
Yeah, like how do we take this and use it?
Peale suggests something simple but powerful.
Okay, what is it?
Spend 24 hours deliberately speaking, hopefully, about everything.
So like your job, your health, your relationships,
Everything.
even if you don't fully believe it.
Just talk like things are going to work out.
Okay.
He says by doing that,
Yeah.
you shift from pessimism to optimism.
Like training your brain
Retraining your brain.
to focus on the good,
The possibilities.
not the bad.
Not the limitations.
It's fascinating
It is.
that just changing our language
Our language.
can have such a big impact.
Research impact.
It all comes back to Peale's belief that
Yeah.
our thoughts are powerful.
Yeah. So powerful.
And by thinking and speaking positively,
Yeah.
we tap into this
Energy.
to overcome challenge.
To reach our goals.
Yeah.
To live happier,
Happier.
more fulfilling lives.
That's what it's all about.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Norman Vincent Peale's The Power of Positive Thinking.
So glad to have you back.
We've talked about a lot
We have so many tools.
for cultivating a positive mindset, finding that inner peace,
Letter peace, yeah.
and tapping into the power of faith.
Such powerful stuff.
But, Peale doesn't shy away from the tough stuff.
The hard stuff, the difficult things.
Yeah, he actually dedicates a big part of the book
Dr.
to
Peale.
navigating heartache and grief.
Grief and heartache, yeah.
And I think that's something we all experience.
We do. It's a part of life.
It's a part of life, and I think it's refreshing
Yeah,
to see a spiritual leader acknowledge these emotions.
right. Not just brush them aside.
Yeah, because there's so often this pressure
There is.
to just be positive.
Right. Put on a happy face.
Uh,
Yeah. But he's like, no.
He's real.
Grief is a natural part of life.
It is.
And he doesn't offer easy answers
No quick fixes.
or sugarcoat the pain.
He's honest about it.
But he does offer a path forward.
Okay, a path forward.
He emphasizes finding healthy ways to process those emotions.
Okay, to process and then move through.
Right, yeah, to move through them.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Well, he even suggests some tough love.
Tough love. Okay.
He advocates for physical activity
Physical activity.
to combat brooding and sadness.
To get you out of your head.
Yeah, he quotes this old country lawyer
Okay, what'd the lawyer say?
who said the best medicine for a broken heart is
Okay, the best medicine is.
to take a scrubbing brush and get down on your knees and go to work.
So just get busy.
Just get busy.
Okay.
Or if you're a man, get an axe and chop wood
Chop wood.
until you're physically tired.
Okay, so like channeling that energy.
Yes, channeling that energy.
Okay.
It's not about denying the emotions,
Right.
but channeling them into something productive.
Release through action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. He also talks about finding meaning and purpose,
Meaning and purpose, and
That's-
life.
even in the midst of loss.
Even when things are hard,
Yeah, there's still a reason to keep going.
there's a reason.
A purpose.
And of course, he talks about the power of faith and prayer
faith and prayer
as sources of comfort and healing.
They can bring comfort in times of...
And he shares his own belief in the immortality of the soul.
The immortality of the soul.
Drawing on personal experiences.
Yeah.
To offer comfort in the face of death.
Death is a tough one.
It is. He shares this story.
What story?
About visiting his mother's grave. Feeling overwhelmed with grief.
Yeah.
But then, he says, he heard her voice.
He heard her voice.
Not audibly.
Okay.
But in his heart.
In his heart.
Telling him to not seek the living among the dead.
That's beautiful.
It's a beautiful reminder that our loved ones are still with us in spirit. In spirit.
Yeah. So Peale emphasizes finding a philosophy of life and death.
Okay, a philosophy.
That brings comfort.
That brings comfort.
He encourages us to seek spiritual understanding.
Through what?
Through prayer, faith, and a connection with God.
Connecting with something bigger.
Yeah.
So it's not just blind faith, right?
No, it's about actively engaging.
Yeah, actively engaging.
With our spirituality.
Finding what resonates with you.
Yeah. You know, I think Peale covers...
He covers a lot.
The entire spectrum of human experience.
The highs and the lows.
Yeah, the power of positive thinking.
It's all in there.
But one thing that shines through...
What's that?
Is his belief in the human spirit.
The human spirit.
To overcome adversity and achieve great things.
That we can do it.
And he doesn't just say believe.
Right.
He gives us the tools to make it happen.
He gives you the tools.
It's like he's saying, look, life's going to throw you curveballs.
It will.
But you have the inner strength to hit a home run.
You can do it.
And he provides a blueprint for cultivating that inner strength.
Okay, that blueprint.
Through positive thinking, faith, prayer, and a connection with something greater than ourselves.
Oh, connecting with something bigger.
As we wrap up this deep dive
into the power of positive thinking.
I think the key takeaway,
the biggest takeaway,
is this.
What is it?
We have more power than we realize.
We do.
To shape our lives.
We're not just victims.
We have the ability to choose our thoughts,
our
attitudes, and our actions.
And those choices matter.
And when we align those with faith, hope, and belief
in yourself,
we can achieve amazing things.
You said it.
It's a call to action.
It is.
To step into our power.
To take control.
And create the life we desire.
The life you want.
This deep dive has been so inspiring.
It has been.
Peale's wisdom is timeless.
Absolutely timeless.
And his message resonates so strongly today.
Still relevant.
Here's a final question.
Final question. Okay.
Peale talks about the connection of mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah. Mind, body, spirit.
What is one small step you can take today?
Just one small step.
To shift your thinking in a more positive direction.
Because small changes can make a big difference.
For more content like this, go to our channel, Pages and Perspectives.
Pages and Perspectives.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And thank you for joining us.